Hey there, lads and lasses. This here is Thunderhand64 coming at you live from the Generations Minecraft Realm server here on a Saturday evening. It's a little bit past 6 p.m. here on the Pacific coast of these United States, and let's just take a relaxing breath here. There we go. Welcome back to Generations. Now, we've certainly had an exciting time on our new SMP that we've joined in our new community, Buffooncraft, with all our fellow Buffoon crafters. It's been a lot of fun on there, and it's been a very challenging day for hardcore today. Today we lost our last ally, the man himself, Oscar Tanks. And he perished in a particularly heinous way, too, because of technical difficulties. He was fighting Endermen, and then he lost his internet connection. And so when he logged back on, he was no more. And so of our Oz Alliance, I'm alone. There is just me. And so I've been trying to get on, log on to the server, the hardcore server, all day long today to put in at least my 1 hour that I put in every day when I'm not streaming it. And even though I'm streaming Generations today, I usually go onto the hardcore and server and put in my 1 hour. But today has just been a ridiculous day. Lots of time on the road today. No matter what I tried, I just can't get on there. And, you know, also I'm not feeling that well. And so I'm going to see how I feel after Generations. If I'm up to it, then I'm going to log on. If not, I'll just log on tomorrow, and I might just skip today. We'll see. But tough day in the hardcore challenge day. But here we are in Generations, where every time I log on to Generations now, I just appreciate it that much more. It's just so relaxing here. We've got our grindy builds that we do here. I know where everything is. It's a little bit lonely, but I do really enjoy how relaxing it is to work here. It's really is a lot of fun. I really got to get my particle effects all set because this fog is driving me nuts. In fact, we can do some adjustments to try to reduce the effect a little bit here. Let's do this. Let's do options, video settings right here. And let me see, particles on, clouds off, entity shadows, view bobbing, smooth, full screen, done. Distortion effects, entity distance. Where is it? Come on, what am I looking for? Biome blend, full screen, max frame rate. Yeah, I don't see it. All right. Yeah, I'm still not seeing it. Okay, and I don't have... Yeah, and I don't... You know what? I don't have my Optifine set or anything either. So I'm just going to proceed as such today. What I'm going to work on today is eating this golden carrot, and then as you can see the hill behind me, right down... Excuse me. Sorry for doing that right into the mic. As you can see down below me, I have laid out the foundation for the hotel. Our hotel that we've been working on. And no, the foundation is not going to look like that. It's just a different color world blocks, just measure out the placement of everything. We'll be replacing that with the bona fide, genuine materials. And but one thing I know we do have to do is we have to take down that hill that's behind me there. And I'm going to focus on that today. All right, so let's do that. And let's see what we got going here. I got to remember which world I'm in, what stream I'm doing, those kinds of things. Okay, I am wearing Elytra. I like saying Elytra. So Elytra, I am wearing those wings, and so I think I can jump off of there safely. I'm coming on down here, though, to empty out the old inventory a little bit here. Look at this place, man. Like I said, whenever I log on to Generations now, I really appreciate it. I really miss our little world here. And it's so much fun. Being back here, knowing where everything is and stuff. It's great. I just love this place. Let me see. So I am right now, I'm looking for some item frames so I can make another wart chest. Because you know me, I'm in such a hurry to get things done. Even though I build so slowly, I do try to move things along, and I just throw things in chests. I'm not as organized as, you know, viewers would like me to be sometimes. So I'm just trying to find some of my item frames. I suppose I should make an items frame chest, maybe. But no, I do have some here somewhere. I'm probably looking right at them. Like I said, you know, I'm not feeling particularly well today, so let me see what I have here. Get rid of some of that stuff. Make a little room with which to, yeah, see, I want to get rid of all this nether wart because I had to take up the nether wart farm the other day. What else can I chuck? Let's go get rid of this. We've got quite a bit of soul sand. We do have a soul sand chest here somewhere. I thought I had one. Yeah, right here. Soul sand, soul soil. I have a gunpowder chest right about there. There we go. And I think I had a string chest. Did I? Really? Wow. Apparently not. Okay. Let's get rid of some of that then. But I thought I had some item frames. Am I looking right? Well, I don't have anybody in chat. I was going to say, chat, am I looking at the item frames and not seeing them? I mean, I have some leather there. I suppose I could make some, but I thought I had several of those left over. I guess the answer is no, I don't. Or the response. It's not really an answer per se, but yeah. It's probably staring me right in the face and I can't see it. All right, let's grab out some sticks here. Let's do this. Where's that leather? I just saw some leather here. We got a lot of leather from the cow crusher over there. And let's do this. I'm going to do something like that. And I only get 2 frames out of that. That's insane. So we're going to do something like this. And we're going to do 2 things right now. We're going to do that. And then we're going to put a little bit of nether wart right there. Then we're going to take all that out of the inventory. What's over here? End rods, huh? Well, I don't see us getting tons of end rods, maybe. Well, I don't know. We might. We might. You never know. Mine carts. Really? Soul sand, soul soil. We'll do that too. We'll mark this one. Been a while since I've done some simple organizing. I think it goes like that, right? And let me see. Put that on the outside. There it is. All right, what's this? Blue wool from the build. Okay, we can do that. We'll bring that with us. What else do I have in here? I got a lot of dirt. We're going to need a lot of chests because I want to save all this dirt from that hillside and quite a bit of that stone because dirt is actually pretty hard to come by on Mushroom Island here. Yeah, see, we still got some of that in there. All right, just clearing out the old inventory. Okay, yeah, we need some more chests. Yeah, I've got none there. Okay. And we can make some out of this jungle wood here, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm good. Let me see. Breaking shovel with silk touch, regular shovel. I think I have plenty in here with which to build. Excuse me. A little congested. Like I said, I'm not feeling that well today. Speaking for 2 hours is going to be difficult. All right. Let's do this. We have our chest. We have some wool left. I think we have enough wool to finish our outline. We'll do that. Let's shoot on back up. Oh, you know what we haven't done? Yay, we're in Generations. We could do this. This is fun. We could do a Thunderhand launch. I haven't done one of these in so long. Thunderhand launch. Yes, that was a nice one. Oh, man, that was smooth. That was smooth, everyone. All right, let's land on the hillside. At the top of the hill, we'll plant ourselves, and we'll do our sleeping for the night right up here. Yes, we shall. Let's plunk this down. Let's do that. There we go. And we're done. I don't know why I stop talking when I sleep in the game. That's kind of weird. All right, I'm going to set out some... How's my inventory? Yeah, my inventory's pretty full. Yeah, it's kind of full. Go touchdown right here. I'm just going to put these old chestesses right there, right on the side of the road. Like such. And let's get rid of all this stuff. Put all that in there. We'll keep the bed on us. Shears, just in case we need more wool. Rowboat, I'm going to keep that with me. Ever since hardcore now, I always keep a rowboat in my inventory now. Okay, let's work on taking this down. Hey, where's my silk touch axe? Where did that go? No silk touch axe? I mean, regular just... Where did my axe go? Huh. Hello? Where did my axe go? I'm gonna go check some chests just to make sure. Chests and shulkers. And oh yeah, I forgot we got soul speed. Good old Generations. So nice to be back home. I always think of Generations as my home, you guys. Yeah, I'm not really sure what happened to the old hatchet there. We may have to craft ourselves a new one. Hello, baby zombies. Hello. 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 Sure, I just didn't jam them in here because, man, you know, I guess not. We must have somehow lost that hatchet. You know, between all of my various projects now, Buffooncraft, Go Your Known Way, Kachi Time, and here Generations, I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. It takes me a few minutes to remember what project I'm working on and which universe I'm in. I guess we should go make ourselves a hatchet. We haven't done that in a little while. Hey, the Shut Mountain! Oh, lost tools are not a good thing. Yeah. How are you doing, my buffoon friend? How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm really quite surprised that that has been misplaced. I am not pleased about that. Okay. Well, so we make a new one, everyone. That's what we do. Right there. Good. Doing good. A bit tired. Had a long day with the kids at Legoland theme park today. Cool. We have a Legoland up here. Over here, I should say. It's pretty far away. I'd say probably about maybe 70 miles south. Almost San Diego and Carlsbad. You know, it's a pretty cool place. We love going there. Haven't been there in quite a while, though. I think the last time we were there was probably about maybe three years ago. One of my favorite theme parks out here, though. But yeah, that can make for a long day. Also, how's the heat out there? Have you guys gotten any break from that, or are you still suffering with the humidity and stuff? Let me see. I am at 0807 2101. Okay, so we have a hatchet. And I guess we're replacing our hatchet today. That's what we're going to do. It's only 20 minutes from your house. Oh, cool. That's kind of like us in Disneyland out here in California. Disneyland isn't 20 minutes from our house. It's about maybe 40 minutes from our house. Yeah. Dude, I don't know if you saw it, but we just did a perfect Thunderhand launch. It was awesome. It was epic. And those of you who weren't able to witness that, watch the VOD, right? It'll be up there for 14 days, and then after that, it'll be on the YouTube channel, Thunderhand64_gaming 2. Go check it out. The YouTube channel, Thunderhand64_gaming 2, by the way, has undergone a major upgrade, and we've also been upgrading the Discord as well, getting things organized, getting things sorted between all of the various projects that we have going now. So now there are separate sections for Generations, for Kachi Time, for Buffooncraft, and Go Your Gnome Way, the 100-day Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. And same with the Discord. I've aggregated the Discord up now into those 4 different projects and stuff. And the Discord still has a lot of work that has to be done on it, but we're getting there. Things are looking pretty pro, I have to say. We're going to start our math business, online math teaching business, pretty soon, and so I'm under quite a bit of pressure to wrap up and get this Minecraft stuff, this gaming stuff, and then my music stuff pretty much settled down and organized before I get into that. And I'm starting to run out of time, so I really got to get that going. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing well. There we go. Well, boys, it's good to be back. How's everybody been since we've been gone? The Pumpkin Man has returned. Yes, that's right. All right, just getting some emeralds together, a little bit of XP because we have to get this. We have to replace the hatchet. Honestly, I don't recall losing the hatchet. But evidently we did, so moving on. Okay, heat's not bad, at least not for you. Okay, and from what I understand, the one here in New York is the largest one they built so far. Oh, cool. Yeah, the thing I like about the Legoland here is it's big, but it's not too big. You know, it's nice. You can get around the park. If you stay in the hotel there over the weekend, which we typically do, at least one night there, you can get around to almost everything in the park, and you don't really have to wait a long time for the rides and things like that. It's really cool. Okay, so some of the things I want on this is, of course, the standard Unbreaking 3 and the mending. Yeah, we do that. Look at this. I've missed you, Generations. Oh, I've missed you. Oh, I need a book, right? I need books. Books. There we go. Unbreaking 3. I think Kachi's been in here doing some trading. He's built up a lot of extra books. Maybe that was me and I've forgotten it. I don't know. There we go. Unbreaking 3. Mending. Okay, what else do I put on the hatchet? I usually put efficiency 5 on there. And I think as far as the hatchet, that's about all I really put on there. I think Fortune and Silk Touch might be mutually exclusive, I think, but Let me see. I don't think there's anything else I need to put on here. It's a pretty basic tool for us, so. No, I think we're good. Okay. And let me see if there's no, usually I go through a combining routine for these to keep the cost down and stuff, but I mean, I'm only putting these 4 enchantments on there, so it doesn't really matter. Like this. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Excuse me again, a really dry throat and stuff here. Okay, that's better. Oh, sun's about to go down. And all right, so we have our hatchet back in place. Let's go stick the emeralds in the chest here so others may use them. And let's go top side. We'll slap down the old bunk here so we can catch some Z's, if you know what I'm saying. There we go. And remember, redemptions are on right now because we are playing Generations. So we have the Kachi third-person sleep, we have Bastion faceplant sleep, and we also have H2 no hydrate. All right, let's sail on over to yonder hill. I wonder if I can make it over there without any rockets. Almost. Okay, high enough. All right, so you can see the outline of the hotel here, and it cuts into this hillside. So we have to take this hillside down. That means said mushrooms have to come on down like this. And, you know, I always regret changing the landscape too much here on Mushroom Island Central. I haven't made a rule not to, but I like to try to preserve as much of the island as I can. But this is clearly going to have to go. Yep. Making way for progress. Civilization has come to Mushroom Island Central. Get these drops because they are useful. Hello, Mushi. There we go. A little mycelium there, and let me see. Let's see if I can reach this stuff here. I think I can. There we go. Done. And let's go take this one down. All right, looking good. Okay, inventory is a little bit on the full side, but that's okay. I think we can do all right here. Mending, I'm breaking 3 efficiency. Okay, this should be good. Wow, yeah, I haven't been able to do that in a long time. Efficiency 5 with a beacon nearby over there, but, you know, even just efficiency 5 on this. Mushi, you might want to stand back here, buddy. We've got some serious stuff going on here, and wouldn't want you to meet your untimely demise. The native species of the island over here, everybody. And here's a part of this I don't like, is when we get mixed stone and mixed soil. This kind of drives me a bit nutty. Because now we have to switch tools, and that's annoying. But, you know, it's not that bad. First world problems, everyone. First world problems. All right, let me see. And onto this. And my mods have not logged. Oh, there! Speak of the devil. I was just saying, my mobs have yet to log on, and so I am going to give Shut Mountain a shout out. That's actually a little trickier to say than you think it is. Shut Mountain a shout out. P-Nebs, hello, I'm here. Hello, P-Nebs. Hey, since you have just arrived, would you mind doing the shout out for Shut Mountain, please? I do appreciate it. And while you do that, I will do the shout out for Princess Nebula because she would never do one for herself. She's so cool. So, P-Nebs, how are you doing today? I read some of your posts, so I hope you're feeling okay. Let's see. Let's do the there I am. Okay. Back to this. Mushi, really now. Come on. Today's pretty hot today out here in SoCal. Hot and dry. So people's allergies, including mine, are acting up pretty badly. I didn't sleep well last night, and I got the headache and feeling tired and stuff. And just that old man stuff, old man stuff. But, like I said earlier, first world problems. Basically, things are really, really cool. Very fortunate people. Let's do this. But, like I said earlier, I was not able to log on to Gnome Your Own Way, Go Your Own Gnome Way today. Wasn't able to do that. So, probably going to try to do that after I stream Generations here, if I feel up to it. If I feel the energy. I definitely don't want to go into hardcore, not with anything less than full power. But again, I won't stream it. I'll just do my 1 hour excursion, record it, and then post the recording. I'm okay. A little sad. Brother left for Virginia today. Yeah, that's the post I was referring to. Yeah, that's tough. And so Nebs is in Kentucky, and so her bro has moved over to the neighboring state. And yeah, I sort of know what that's like. I had to leave my family and my friends and everybody I knew really to move out here to California. So all of my friends and family really are back there. And I have of course made some friends out here as well. But as far as people I grew up with and my family, they're all back there. And so yeah, that was tough. That was back in 2003 for me. So I feel for you, Nebs. I feel. And none of those New Englanders will ever come out here. I usually go back, although I haven't in quite some time. I go back usually every other year to visit them. But because of the pandemic and stuff, I haven't been. But they never come out here, though. The New Englanders have irrational fears regarding California. So they'll never come out here. And Mrs. Thunderhand's family is in Taiwan, and so it's really just the four of us out here. Or it's pretty challenging for us because we don't have the support of aunts and uncles and grandparents and stuff as far as them physically being here. So yeah, that's kind of tough for us. It's a little bit better now because Biggie's a teenager now, and Kachi just turned 10, and so, but when they were little ones, it was really tough for us. Because it was pretty much just Mrs. Thunderhand and myself. And we managed to work it out, though. She put in a lot of work at her hospital. She's an RN there. And, getting the right promotion she needed and getting everything set up so, she could pretty much get full-time benefits just working on weekends. I would work during the week, and so we solved our babysitting problem that way, where, she would just work on the weekends. I would work during the week, and so during the week she was here, and during the weekend I was here, and so we were able to get by, without aunts and uncles and grandparents. But it was really hard without those family members around. But still, just missing my family and my friends too. It's tough, it's a different culture out here. It really is, and it's very foreign. It's very foreign. Still, I've been here for a long, long time, and still it feels like a different country. Let me see. It's too hot in California. That you're right. I've still never acclimated to the heat out here. And we've been lucky, if any of you have attended JMO the Schmo's streams, great guy, you really should. He's out here with me too. He's not too far away. He's probably about maybe 40 miles east of me. And, we have a long overdue epic high five, as he calls them. We got to do a meetup at some time. That's going to be fun. But we've been actually spared a lot of the naturally induced hardships out here. Like the major heat wave that was out here last month was mostly inland into the north of us. And SoCal was pretty much spared that. We were lucky. We didn't really get the brunt of that. And then we just got a deluge of rain. I mean, as far as the drought is concerned, that would have been good. But, it caused quite a bit of flooding and stuff. And if you catch Toxic Humor's streams, he's out there in Arizona, and he's just been getting clobbered left and right. First thing is the, major heat wave. Arizona's already hot, but with the heat wave, it was just so much hotter because the heat wave was inland for a change. And it was just brutal. And then right after that, the flooding with the torrential downpours and stuff. Toxic was really getting clobbered out there. I think things might have settled down out there now. A lot of that, the rain and stuff happened while we were vacationing in San Diego. So we were down there for about 6 days. As our viewers may recall, but you're right, it is way too hot here. I have to say, though, that the winter time, as brief as it is, it's probably only about 3 months, sometimes less. The winter time here is beautiful, though. The winter time is really lovely here. Average temp is probably about 70 degrees during the day. It can get down to like 50 or 40 degrees Fahrenheit in the evenings. And the mountains usually, if the drought isn't too bad, the mountains usually have just as much, if not more, snow than home has. I'm from New Hampshire, so we get the skiing and the snowboarding and stuff and everything. And then you come down on the valley floor, and it's beautiful. Then you go out to the ocean and you go swimming. It's nice. You get all of the different climates. And in the wintertime, everything is nice and lush and green here and wet, and it's just wonderful. And then for the other 9 to 10 months out of the year, it's unbearably hot, and everything's all brown and shriveled and dead and usually on fire. Yeah. So it's a tough place to live, but summertime, wintertime, it's wonderful here. So if you do ever travel out here for any reason at all, come on out in the wintertime. That's my advice. Come out here in the wintertime. Wonderful. Now, Princess Nebula over there is in Appalachia. And I forgot to ask Shut Mountain, if you don't mind, without being too specific, what part of New York are you in? Are you in upstate New York? Because I don't know where the Legoland is out there. So, because I've spent quite a bit of time in upstate New York. Let me see. Peanuts. I've only been in Cali once, never saw the ocean, but maybe one day I'll get back out there one day. When I went, it was November. That's not a bad time to go. It's still pretty hot in November. And when we drove through the desert during the day, it was snowing. Oh, that must have been a rare time. That was probably before I got out here. But sometimes it does. Like, sometimes you get snow in Joshua Tree. Sometimes you do. So, sometimes in the... And you know what? The elevations don't really have to be that high. Like, in Death Valley, sometimes they get snow. So... Sometimes. I don't think they did this year, though. This year, we did get quite a bit of snow on the mountains. J-Mo the Schmo is right at the foothills of the San Bernardino Mountains here. I'm a little bit further back from them, but I'm still really close. He's probably closer to the edge of the desert than I am, a little bit, by about 40 miles. But we're pretty close to the mountains here, and it doesn't really take us that long to get up there. And so usually in the wintertime, we'll rent a cabin up there, a condo, and then we'll do our snowboarding up there. We spend about a week up there, and it's nice because it reminds me of home because, you know, there's snow and water and trees and things, you know, just like home. It's nice. So I really like it up there. And, you know, everybody wants me to drive when we go up there because, New Englander, I'm used to driving on snow and ice. So, all right, let's go empty our inventory. That was November of 2004. Wow. Okay, then I was here. I moved out here in 2003. Yes. We moved out here, I believe, in February or March of 2003, I think. But I mean, I had just gotten out here. I certainly wasn't going to any places like Joshua Tree or the desert or anything like that. It was pretty much our apartment and the university. That's where I went. You know, in fact, there's still so many cool places around here in California especially the outdoor stuff, the national parks and stuff like that. You know what? Still, I've yet to go to any of them, really. Like, I've not been to Yosemite. I have gone to Joshua Tree. I went out to Catalina Island. But, you know, there's a lot of places that I've yet to go to. I've been up to NorCal. You know, I've been to Sacramento. I went to San Diego. I went to a couple of those places, but... you know, there are beautiful, like, I haven't seen the redwoods here yet or anything like that. I have been out to the Mojave Desert, though, a number of times. I've gone through the Mojave Desert a lot of times because we used to go to Vegas a lot, actually. And Vegas is about a 3-hour drive for me. I can make Vegas in about maybe 3 hours. And so if you're in California, you have to drive across the Mojave Desert to get out there. And so I've made that run many, many, many times. But we haven't gone lately, number one, because of the pandemic, of course. But number two, you know, Vegas was for a brief time trying out a family-friendly kind of vibe. And that was really cool for us when Biggie and Kachi were really young. And so for one brief shining moment, it was a pretty cool place for families to go. And because remember, you know, Mrs. Thunderhand and I can't just, you know, leave the kids with their aunts and uncles and just head out there by ourselves. You know, so wherever we go, we have to bring the kids with us. And so for one brief shining moment, it was kind of family friendly. They were trying to do that. And so there were things for the family to do. Weren't completely successful in that, but it was okay. And but nowadays, they figured out that pretty much doesn't work. And I could go out there with Biggie. Biggie's a teen now, but I wouldn't bring Kachi out there anymore. Before you could do all the shows and stuff like that, and that's basically what I do. I'm way too Scottish to do the gambling thing, and I know my math too well, to do the gambling thing. I already know the game is fixed, and so I don't really do the gambling thing. So when I go out there, I like to do the shows. I like to see Penn and Teller, and I like to do all the shows when I go out there. But, the shows are more like adult shows, so you can't really bring Kachi out there or anything, so. I can tell you around about the area it was, too. I pulled up a Google map, and I remember the route we took. We were on the 15, yeah. Because we hopped on at 40 at Barstow and started heading back home. Okay, so Barstow is north of the San Bernardino Mountains, and we're south of that, right? So you were on the back side of those mountains in what we call the high desert out there. And 15 is the route that we take out to Vegas. 15 runs pretty much from what we call the Inland Empire, which is east of Los Angeles on the edge of the desert. Usually runs typically north to south. That's closer over by JMO's Way, really, and then it extends on out through the desert, and it'll bring you out to LA. It's not too bad of a run to go out there. One of my favorite movies of all time is Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Not a family-friendly flick, and it's about Hunter S. Thompson, and he finds himself out there in Baker. And Baker is a little town in the middle of the Mojave Desert, and really, it's just a stop to refuel for anybody who is traveling between Vegas and LA. And you can literally stand at one end of the town, look down the exit ramp, and see the other end of the town. And that's it. You're traveling across the 15. You take the exit, you pull into Baker, you refuel. There's maybe 4 or 5 restaurants, probably about 20 houses for the people who work at those places, and a couple of gas stations, truck stop, a couple of things like that, and that's it. And it's typically like over 110 degrees Fahrenheit there, because it's the middle of the Mojave. It's a funny place. And so everybody who's made that LA to Vegas run has always stopped into Baker. You have to, because you have to refuel. So I gotta say though, Vegas is unbearably brutal in the summertime. And usually when my friends from the East Coast travel out there, I'll travel out there to visit them. And if they're in Vegas, they're usually in Vegas for conventions because, like I say, none of my friends or family would ever come out here. They're too afraid. But sometimes their jobs, make them come out here for conventions and stuff. And when they do come out here, I usually drive over there to see them, and I'll get a hotel for a weekend, and we'll hook up out there. And but you know what? To save money, their companies send them out here in the summertime. And the summertime is the worst time to be out there. It's always over 110 degrees over there. 112, 115 degrees. It's just brutally hot there. Huh? Kachi? Did Kachi put that cobblestone there? I think so. Peanuts, let me see. My stepdad was a truck driver. That's right. I remember you saying that. And he, my mom, and I went from Kentucky to Michigan and Minnesota, and then headed south to Cali, California. It was fun, except when they told me we were going to California, I packed shorts. I had to go through Colorado, and I only had shorts to wear to play in what I felt like 3 feet of snow. Yeah, you know, Colorado has that elevation thing going on, and I've yet to be there. That's where the Tron Slime and Osea are from. They're both from Colorado. I've yet to go there myself. And right now I'm trying to recall the skiing place there, where the film festival is. I don't know why my brain won't pull that up. Super famous. Sundance, right? Sundance Film Festival, and what's the name of the famous skiing spot there where all the celebrities go? My brain just can't pull it. Like I say, I'm really struggling today, you guys. I'm not feeling well at all. Didn't sleep well last night. Really under the weather. Brain has just completely shut off. That's why, you know, I'm pretty reluctant to sign on to the Hardcore Challenge server today to do my excursion. I may, like I said, if I feel the energy, I feel I'm sharp enough to go on there, I'll do that today, but after I stream this. But it's not Telluride. I don't think it's Telluride. But yeah, I've yet to go to Colorado. I haven't been there. I haven't been to any of those inland Southwest states. I've not been to the interior. I haven't been to Utah, Wyoming, any of those. I haven't done any of that. And I really loathe driving. I just don't like driving. I like driving motorcycles, but I don't like cars. And so I'm not afraid of it. I just detest it. It's just a horrible existence. So yeah, driving across the U.S., no, that's not for me. Being a passenger and having somebody else drive across the U.S., yeah, that would be all for that, sure. Or motorcycle, but it would have to be a pretty big bike. It'd have to be a Harley or an Indian or something like that. It's something really big. You know, I like my British bikes, my Nortons, my Triumphs, my BSAs, things like that. But you know what? They're not good for long distances. They're street scramblers. So they're awesome for New England, but for doing any kind of any of this stuff out west and stuff like that, you know, you need a really big bike out here. Something that's really comfortable, won't wipe out your back, and it's not just because I'm an old guy. You know, even if you're young, it'll still wipe out your back and stuff. Your legs, your back, your hips. It's not good. That's something I may do eventually. I'm trying to fit it into my lifestyle. Now that I'm doing my own thing and I'm not working for the man anymore, I might get myself a bike. I was really big into that. In fact, I might post a pic of me in the old days when I was in the motorcycle club, you might say. And I should show you guys a pic of that. You probably wouldn't believe it's me. But they, you know, building, restoring stuff, motorcycles and stuff like that. I was big into that for a long time. But I just hadn't done it out here because I just can't. Our property out here is so tiny. There's just, you know, if you get into bikes, you really need a place to, not just to store them where they're safe, but you need a place in which you can work on them. And I just don't have that out here. You know, the property's just not big enough to have any kind of shed or any space at all in which to work on those. And I just can't figure out a way to fit it into my lifestyle out here yet. Maybe. Kind of like the same reason why I don't have a dog, you know. I love dogs, and I just can't figure out a humane way to work it into our lifestyles out here. So we remain dogless. So sad. But I don't know. Now that, like I said, I'm no longer working for the man, maybe I can figure out a way to work a bike and a dog into our lives now. Maybe. We'll have to see how the math education business goes. If I'm able to sustain us on that, and I'm working almost entirely out of the house and I don't have to travel too much, then I think we can do a dog. I really do. And I would like to do that. Now, normally I would just let all this dirt despawn, but we actually need this. We've got a lot of Mushroom Island biome here that's actually under the water, and we can use this to reclaim a lot of the land. So I'm trying to be a little conservative with the dirt here. Okay, we're getting down there. I know this mushroom's going to have to come down, so let's just commence with the tear down here. I might make another trip to the chest here to empty off the inventory. The inventory. And Draken saying, Aspen? Yes, Draken. Aspen. That's what the brain is trying to say. Yes. Maybe when Kaji gets older, you and Mrs. Thunderhand can hop on a bike or a road trip across the states. That sounds like it would be fun. That would be a lot of fun for me. That would be no fun at all for Mrs. Thunderhand. She is not in the least interested in anything remotely like that whatsoever. No, she is not interested. Nice suggestion, though. And Dastevochka, my little Drugi, how are you doing today? Good evening. Good evening to you, too. Kachi needs a puppy. The kind of dog I was thinking on getting would be the Irish Wolfhound, which probably is over 3 feet tall at the shoulder. Sorry, my skin is really itchy because it's sunburned here. Really bad. Especially right down here on either side of the nose, right across the face, and right down there. Sunburned super bad. Let me see. Kachi needs a puppy. Yeah, so that Irish Wolfhound is like the size of a pony. And so I've been thinking of getting one of those. And then Draken saying, or a cat. We had 2 cats. They lived with us for a very long time. Almost 20 years. And they died pretty recently. Probably about 2 years ago is when they passed away. And we're taking a break from pets for a little while because those final years for them were pretty pretty grim for us. You know, it's really hard when pets get older like that and stuff, you know, and their health starts to fail, and you know, you have to make hard choices and stuff, and it was pretty hard as a family. And you know, we're finally you know, the deep breaths and stuff are pretty much over, and we can relax for a little bit. So we're taking a little break from pets for a little while because that was pretty traumatic. Oddly enough, the kids didn't really mind so much. they can be pretty insensitive to it, but you know, for Mrs. Thunderhand and I, you know, the 2 cats that we had, especially the little black one, she had come with us all the way over from New Hampshire. We flew her over from the airplane, on the airplane with us, you know, when we moved out here and stuff. And you know, she was with us for, you know, 20 years, I think. You know, and then the younger one was with us for about 18 years. He's the one that looks like the looked like the Ghibli Totoro, and that's why we called him Toto, because he looked just like the Totoro. And you know, we had them for a long, long time. Well, we're taking a break from them for a little while. You know, we weren't in a rush to go out and replace them after they died. We figured, you know what? Let's just, you know, let things settle down for a little while. That was about 2-3 years ago for both of them, for each of them. You know, and so like I said, you know, now that I'm not working for the school and I'm not down there or on the road traveling from there or back all the time, we might think about getting another pet sometime soon. The kids are certainly asking for one. It's just Mrs. Thunderhand and I are just thinking, do we want to go through all that again? Are we ready for that again? And the answer is no, we're not ready. So, let me see. Or maybe a Scottish Deerhound. We'll see. I'm doing great. Made some great progress on my SMP realm today. Just wanted to stop in it and say hi. I'm loving experimental caves and cliffs. The New World generation makes caves so unbelievably beautiful. You have to see them, Princess Nebula. Oh, have you seen them, Princess Nebula? Devotchka, tell us a little bit more about your SMP, if you don't mind. I know you're just stopping in to say hi, but tell us what you have going for your SMP, because we haven't had the chance to discuss that yet. And just remember, we do have a Discord, and I put in the general channel in there now. And feel free to post some pics. We'd like to see what you're working on, definitely. Tell us what your SMP's like and a little bit about your build style and stuff, if you wouldn't mind. No, I haven't really played with the new experimental stuff yet. Yeah, see, I went and I upgraded this. We're right now on 1.17.1, and I've still yet to find any of the lush caves, and or any dripstone. And I used the MCA Select to reload all the chunks that we haven't built in. So outside of the chunks that we've already built in, like Marshall, it's a brand new world out there, even though we already know the generation. All the chunks are brand spanking new. So those caves and stuff, like, we have all the geodes, we have things like that, but we just don't have any of the lush caves. And we don't have any of the dripstone. For some reason, I can't figure out why. The lush caves isn't until 1.18. But the dripstone should be there somewhere. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. You're right. The lush caves, that stuff with the moss and the azaleas and all that stuff, that won't be until 1.18. Even though you can get them on single player worlds right now, but Realms doesn't have them yet. And this is definitely Realms. But you're right. The dripstone should be here somewhere. And you know what? Since I've already been underground, even in the chunks that I renewed here, I've been through them, and so I don't feel like it's cheaty for me to use spectator mode. And when I suspected something was up with the lack of dripstone, I just went into spectator mode and I flew around into the reloaded chunks just to take a look around to see if I could locate any, and I couldn't locate any at all. No dripstone, which is weird. We've got all of the other stuff, though. We've got all of the other ores, the slates. We have all the geode stuff. We've got all of that. But for some reason, no dripstone. I don't know why. No stalactites, no stalagmites. None of that stuff. We have the goats. We've got plenty of goats roaming around and stuff. We've got all of that stuff. Okay, what do we have? Devotchka, we just started up a new realm for some friends and I. Cool. We wanted to try experimental since we play on Xbox Bedrock. That's right. I think you told me that, Xbox, right? It has the lush caves. Bedrock is -64 deep. Cool. And the new caves have such tall ceilings. Awesome. We went mining the past 2 days and found over 8 stacks of diamonds. Cool. Just visible on cave walls and floor. Awesome. We do Minecraft slowly, so we finally built our house today. Okay. No one does Minecraft slower than I, so you don't have to feel bad about that. Well, we just like exploring, establishing a community, right? You can get the moss from sunken ships. I probably can. I did think about that. And the wandering trainer should have small drip leaves. The dripstone, you just need to go out and start finding caves and exploring them in the same areas of the other new stuff. Yeah, and I had done that. Like I said, I did a couple of loops around. I made a number of runs just having a look about, and I couldn't find anything. Now, it could be that maybe they're in the chunks that are further away from us, but that doesn't really make sense since we reloaded all the chunks. So, but whatever. I'm sure we'll come across some. It's just, Generations would be a lot more fun if we had those things in it. I'm just saying. So. But you know what? I haven't really gone over to all of the shipwrecks and checked the chests and stuff. I haven't done that. Like, we have a shipwreck over there. And right about there behind that little islet. And but that's already been raided. And there's no moss in there. Okay, now, you know what? I don't want to take down this entire hillside. So, you see, I think the edge of the hotel is going to come right about, probably right about here-ish. All right, so I'm going to start chipping away at the edge of this and doing a little bit of filling in here. Level off the ground. And then we'll start extending this outward, and we'll take the hillside down as we need to fill in for the rest of this. I know we're going to need to at least take the edge of this off. In fact, you know what I can probably do? I can probably just extend the wool up right and increase the elevation right over here and just outline it that way. We can do that. Pick a shipwreck where you can see a geode. Well, yeah, that makes sense, right? Because then you would know that that's a chunk that's been reloaded. But I already know which chunks I saved. And so I already know the ones that are going to be new, quote, new chunks. But that is a good way to think of it, though. Just see if you can find a shipwreck near a geode. And I think I already know of a few of them. That way, you've gotten a new chunk, right? Davochka, I'll be sure to post some pictures on Discord tonight. Okay, all right. I'm headed off to spend some time with friends. Have a great stream. Have a good time in your SMP. And you know what? Just whenever you get around to it, that's fine for the Discord. Just do what you like in there. That would be really cool. We just really like to see some pics of your building and stuff. So, all right. So sun's about to go down. Let's go empty out the inventory here. I'm gonna continue this over a little bit, just a little bit. There we go. Gonna say, why isn't that working? All right, let's clear things out. Looking good. So nice to be back on Generations. So relaxing. It's so chill. So on the Buffooncraft Discord and on the Buffooncraft Instagram, we've been posting our updates for the things we've been on which we have been working. So I posted my update on there as well as everybody else, so you should go check that out. And we got our proximity chat working correctly. So not only can we just hear each other's voice, but we have the actual proximity effect working now. Greener Canuck and I have pretty much worked that out now, and we tested it, and I got it working. Basically, I needed the fabric loader up in the launcher, and I forgot to do that, and that's the only reason why it wasn't working. Mumble is a great is an excellent proximity chat application, and it works really, really well. It's really easy to set up. I just forgot to put Fabric Loader in the launcher, and once I did that, it was working awesome. As we were circling each other doing the do-si-do, you could get the stereoscopic effect, and then when we, backed away from each other, the voices faded off. It was a lot of fun. I also got to meet another one of our buffoons, Flying Villager. Really cool guy, really awesome builder, and got to meet him on the server. And we hung out together there for a little while. I went on out to Chris, the IT guy, and visited the Tuna Can, the ocean monument that he's out there working very hard on to make a Guardian farm out of that and stuff. And we chose the site for our build for our base. We pretty much have that done in there. And we're just gathering resources and kitting out now. So next stream for that will be Tuesday night, 6 to 8. Tuesday night, 6 to 8. We had a little adventure into the Nether during that time on Buffooncraft. And so I went in there and I wanted an Ender chest. And I figured I would, and I posted this update in our Discord as well, in the Thunderhand64 _ gaming Discord. So I did that, and I went into the Nether, and I was a little careless, and I got swarmed by mobs, and they wiped me out. They kicked my butt, and I dropped all my stuff in there, and I went back to get it, and they wiped me out again. And then, but I made a third run in there, and that third run, Thunderhand had a plan. That's right. So I gathered a whole bunch of rowboats, and I brought a couple of mobs of my own in the form of 3 iron golems, and I released them in the Nether Fortress against those wither skeletons and blazes, and went back and I dropped in behind enemy lines instead of going in there directly. Just tunneled down into a different part of the fortress, worked my way on up there, recovered all my stuff, but my prized day 1 shulker despawned before I could get to it. I'm a little sad about that. Little sad, but I learned some really cool stuff just with that tactic to prepare me for the hardcore. Yeah, so when I go into the Nether and the hardcore, rowboats, iron golems. Yeah, so if I get stuck in a bind and I'm getting swarmed by mobs, guess what? Out come the iron blocks and the carved pumpkin heads, and then look out, because I got an army of my own that I'm bringing in there. So our friend Oscar Diggs, before he met his untimely demise, did manage to locate the Nether Fortress out there, and that was one of my missions that I needed to do. And God rest his soul, that's his last act. He did find that for us, and so I will be traveling out there because we need blaze rods, because wow, do we need potions for hardcore. Ooh, potions for hardcore, critical. All right, let me see. I have to pull up my guide here so we can continue the outline. Let me see. And if you haven't, you should go out and... Oh, Devochka wasted no time at all. Already posted those pics on there. Very cool. Wow, they're beautiful too. So please, I encourage you to go to our Discord and go check out the pics that Devochka went and posted there. It's very, very cool. Really nice. Okay, what I need to do now is... here. This is what I'm looking for. Right there. We made some reference shots here, so we can map out the hotel here, this flank. Okay, great. And I have to see what... Oh, it's 7:14. I'm already past my stand-up time. Time to go into standing mode. Just be careful in the Nether on hardcore. We don't want our last... Alliance member dying to the Nether. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Especially after this next trip I make in there. The Nether is going to be a lot safer. Yeah, I got a plan. Okay. And thank you for doing the Discord post again. Okay, the Discord command. There we go. All right, going into standing mode. And we have about 46 minutes left here that we can work on the hotel and get it outlined. And then, let me see, the plan of the hotel here is to get the foundation in place and to get at least one of the rooms in place, at least one of them, and then get one of the glass end towers, probably down there at the end of spawn over there, and then start inviting on guests. Right? Right, P-Nebs? And I really can't wait to do that. That's really going to kick up Generations into a much more fun stream. Just hosting guests in here. Let me see. Okay, where am I? Okay, I'm actually here. So I've done 2 of these straight runs here like that. Okay, so I've got a blue. And I've got, let me see. Liu Qi, right? And starting with white. Liu. Oh, did I get rid of all that stuff? Fine, whatever. I'll just use some of this. Gee. Okay. Okay, this is good. So you can already see how much we're going to have to take down here. Have to move right into that area. Oh, I can hear Kachi and Biggie out there fighting. Don't make me come out there! Okay, there we go. And let me see. So we should have 3 of these now. 2, 3, that's good. Okay, so blue, white, blue. Like that. White, blue. Like that. Okay, and again, we're running out of room here, but that's okay because we're working out how far to extend the build. If we extend some of it over some stone, that's fine. Great. Okay, so we have that. 3, 2, and then one white ones like this. And then blue and white. Like that. I think you guys can see just how big this hotel's going to be. But in real life, it would be very small. But in Minecraft, it's very big. And some things in Minecraft that are really big, in real life, they're really small. So Minecraft is weird when it comes to scale. But you really get the sense of scale in Minecraft when you play Minecraft VR, which I've yet to do, but I would really love to try that. From the content creators' videos that I've been watching on the VR, like you should check out Mumbo's VR video. Minecraft VR is terrifying. Yes. It's supposed to be. I don't know. We'll see. All right. We've got some sleeping to do. Ah, look at the bay out there. You know, it's bad enough that the hotel's covering up this south east bay, but at least these 2 western bays are still going to be intact. That's nice. It's going to be so much fun getting to play Minecraft with you again. That's, you know what? That's what really kills me. There you go. About losing you guys in the hardcore map. it's just really fun to play with you guys. And now I'm alone in there. But, you know, I'm not really alone in there. You know, I have Cozy and my other players who are still surviving in there. You know, even though they're supposed to be rivals, I'm supposed to be competing against them. They're such cool people. You know, they're so fun. You know, but you know, they're not my alliance members. They're not PNebs. They're not PTabs. They're not Oscar. You know, those people. The poor PTabs, I didn't really get a chance to play with her at all when we were on there, really. I think we were only on the server together at the same time about once or twice, and we were working in different areas. So, but yeah, we're going to be working together again soon. Soon, we're already working on this. And Generations is going to be a lot of fun, actually. Because Generations, we can relax, and, you know, we don't have the pressure of hardcore, you know, and so we can just relax and build out here. And I think it's going to be a lot more fun, actually. I really do. And, you know, there's other viewers on which we have scheduled to show up, too. Like the Tron Slime. I can't wait to get the Tron Slime in here. I told Like This Will Happen that, you know, he would be on here as well. You know, so it would be a lot of fun to have other people on here. It really would. Again, you know, I don't want to be an administrator for a public SMP, but, you know, I certainly don't mind having recurring guests on. That I think that's the best way to do it. I think that works out well for me and works out for our guests and our viewers. I think that's actually going to be fun, and I think it's going to be a pretty unique thing. I haven't seen anybody else doing stuff like that yet, so that's going to be a kind of unique situation. You know, we could be like the first folks doing that. So we could be the first ones doing that in that kind of capacity. So in that kind of way. Let me see. There we go. Hey, Thunder, I just realized that you really can't see the hotbar. It's halfway cut off. Oh, yeah, that's right. Let me fix that. That's because of hardcore. Let me see. There's a fit to screen here. Properties, transform, fit to screen. Wait a minute. Let me try this. How about stretch to screen? That doesn't work. Yeah, I changed this because of the hardcore. That fixed it. Awesome sauce. Yeah, okay. Done. All right. Just got to get the resolution correct. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so when I'm playing the hardcore, the thing is when I tab out of Minecraft, it minimizes it for me on the computer. And so when I tab out, I can't see it when I'm playing on full screen mode. And so I think you can imagine that in hardcore, that would be quite risky and problematic. And so, but if I do not play on full screen, if full screen is off and I just maximize the window, then I can just instantly go back and forth between the two monitors. And, you know, there's no minimization at all. So, and hardcore, that's critical. And Generations, though, not critical. So Generations, I just have to remember to set it back. Let me see. So 3, 2, 1. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Oh, and then I have this kind of shape I have to do. I have that. 3, 2, 1, that, and then one white one like this. And then a blue and a white like that. And again, we run into a wall, everybody. We run into a wall. I guess I'm a little bit too far away from that. Oh, I must have packed up that other beacon. Where's the other beacon? Thunder. What did I do with that? I'm trying to think of where I put that other beacon. Brought it with me somewhere. Where, oh, where has my beacon gone? I didn't bring it to the Nether. I tell you, between Generations, Kachi Time, Buffooncraft, and Go Your Gnome Way, trying to remember what world I'm in and where I put stuff and what project I'm working on and stuff. It's getting to be challenging. May have bitten off a little more than I can chew here. You know, I don't know how those content creators like Impulse and Tango and those guys, I don't know how they do things. The Logical Geek Boy, and they're involved in so many different things. And they can keep all of those plates spinning. I have no idea how they do that. I don't remember what I did with that beacon. So we have two beacons. We have one over there at spawn. And we had another one that was under the Chamber of Commerce. And then I moved it and I brought it somewhere. I'm trying to remember where I brought it. Did I bring it to the portal room? I might have brought it to the portal room. Why? I don't know. Did I bring it to the end? I don't think so. Okay. Let me see. Where am I here? This was supposed to be a blue and a white like that. And then blue, white, blue, white, blue, white, blue. Right, so blue, white, blue. And so here's the edge of the hotel right here. This is the far edge of it. So I'm not going to take out too much of this stuff here. Eventually I am going to have to take out some of it because we want some landscaping here. In fact, let's just climb up here and let's have a look. Okay, so the hotel is going to come around there and then head back. We pretty much have this hillock right here. And you know what? I don't know how much of this I want to take down. As little as possible. But that's the south, and eventually, let me see. Let's get the coordinates on. Mini HUD is another thing that has to be installed, everybody. Eventually, I'm going to leave the bay intact, and I'm going to bring this road around the edge of the bay right to here. I'm not going to build a bridge across the bay, but I am going to build a bridge right across here. That's going to happen. That's going to be a thing. And so this land over here, this bridge is going to be pretty big, too. It's going to be at least as wide as that road, which is 7 blocks wide. The bridge will probably be a bit bigger. And I'm going to do it in like a more modern suspension bridge kind of way. And so I don't know how this hillside is going to look next to that. So I'm going to leave as much of it intact as I can, I guess. Oh, gravel. The other thing I have to think about is Baby Zombie Rush, because Baby Zombie Rush is actually going to be pretty close to here, believe it or not. Looks like it's getting dark. And we should empty our pockets too here. They aren't limited to by just streams. They're able to go and play every day, and they record everything. When they do stream, they just pick what they want to play. They don't have a schedule for which world gets streamed which day. Yeah, some of them are like that. Some of them are like that. I'm just trying to juggle this Minecraft stuff, which I don't intend on doing this for a living at all. With my music production, which I really haven't been working that hard on, and my online math education program, which I want to be our bread and butter. And so I just wanted to get my Minecraft stuff and my music settled before I started to commit myself full on into the online math stuff. And right now this is wound up taking a lot more time than I thought. And so I really got to wrap things up and get things settled as far as this stuff is concerned, because I have to get going on other things. The hardcore challenge, as much as I'm enjoying it and as much as the viewers seem to like it, is really a lot bigger commitment than I originally imagined it would be. I thought I could get away with just streaming that once a week for 2 hours a week, but you really can't. You really got to be in there at least every day. You really have to be in order to be, you know, even minimally competitive. You got to be in there every day, just because of the number of advancements. And then I tried to be in there for only 30 minutes a day, but honestly, I'm just too slow. Maybe that's why I'm still alive. I don't know, but I'm just too slow. In 30 minutes, honestly, I can't log on and really get anything accomplished at all in 30 minutes. I really can't. So I had to up that to an hour a day, and then for 6 days a week, and then 2 hours a day for the streaming every Thursday. And that turned out to be way more than I had originally imagined. And so that's really taken up a lot of my time right now. And it's like, I hadn't really planned on that. So let me see. But I am enjoying it, though. And it's getting us a lot of traffic, too, and a lot of attention. But it's also taking a lot of our time. 3. I think there's 5 of those, right? 4 of those, actually. 3, 4 like this, and then we've got that. And let me see, it ends there, and then I have a white, a blue right here, and a white. Blue. Let me see how this works. White, blue like that. Okay, and you can see that we're making our loop around. This is where the other tower is going to be. Okay, and we're almost as far as we need to be this way. We do have to take out a few more blocks here in this direction. Probably about that much. And then just bring all of this right out to the water. In fact, let's have a look and see where we're at. Yikes! So this all of this has to go here. That's a lot. That's a lot, people. That's a lot. Just saying. Let me see. Just a rough estimate from the hardcore world. I'm going with 1,000 advancements because there is over 900. You just need to get 10 a day, right? Complete them all by October 24th. That was from the start to finish. Math is slightly more skewed than that now because you're 3 weeks in, yeah. If you do like a do like 15 a day, then you'll be finished with all of them. Yeah, and I think, you know what, our plan that we came up with, just every Thursday for that 2-hour stream, we just do nothing but advancements. I think that's actually the best way to go. It's just every stream is just an advancement stream every Thursday from 6 to 8. That's 2 hours. And during the week, I work on all the stuff to make us strong and to ensure that we'll survive, all the project stuff, all the building, all the kitting out, all the resource gathering. We just do that on the 1-hour excursions every day. And then Thursday, for those 2-hour streams, we do nothing but advancement. We just go down the list and see whatever ones we can get. And I think that's working out really good. I think the last time we got on the leaderboard, and during the 1-hour excursions, while I'm working on those, I also do get a lot of advancements from those. Like I got, just from yesterday's excursion, I think I got 6 more advancements, maybe. And that's not even trying to get advancements. That's just doing work. So I think that strategy is actually going to work for us. So we modified the spreadsheet into more of a list, and we listed all the advancements. And I think just every Thursday stream we'll do nothing but the advancements. And you know what? I think that's a good idea as well for another reason, because I feel that the viewers can participate in that, especially if they get the link and they a link to the spreadsheet and they can follow along. You know, I think that's really cool. We just pick out so many advancements before the stream starts, and we just go down that list of advancements. This stream, we're going to focus on these 10 or 20 advancements, and we just do that. And then, you know, if we get all those, we get close to them, or get all of them, or we get more than them, great. You know, I mean, but I think that will keep the advancements organized. And also, PNebs, I think it'll make things a lot less exasperating for you, because we just go down the list one item at a time, right? We pick out the 20-something, 50, whatever advancements we want to do, and we just go down the list and we just check them off. I think we work better as a team that way. You know, and then the viewers can help with that too if they like. Your mining tab on the spreadsheet is slightly off because it's doubled. There are 2 Ironmans. Yeah, some of those things repeated themselves because of the way I combined the tabs. And so if you see any duplicates like that, just go in there and just delete them. Yeah, I started to notice a couple of them. Like Gold Rush, I think there was doubles on that as well. I went in there and I deleted some of those. But there's likely to be some other doubles because some of them showed up on more than one tab. They were the same advancement, but they were on multiple tabs. And so that's where you get some of those were copied over. So again, PNebs and I are talking about the Go Your Gnome Way 100-day hardcore challenge that we stream every Thursday from 6 to 8 PST. And all the other days that I'm not streaming that, I go into the server for an hour and I record my excursion, my daily excursion, and then I post that on the YouTube channel, Thunderhands64_gaming 2. And I do believe I have a YouTube for that. And I didn't mean to do it in caps. But I do have a chat command for that. And like I said, you should go check out the YouTube channel, and both the YouTube channel and our Discord. We've been doing quite a bit of work on that to upgrade that and to segregate those, or segregate them into the different projects that we're working on now. So if you go to the YouTube, all of the Go Your Gnome Way videos have their own category now, and they're all organized chronologically. All the generations, all the Kachi times have their own categories. Buffooncraft has its own category now. It's really cool. It looks pretty pro. I like the way it came out, actually. And most of our branding is done on it. I'm working on the banner for it right now. And I hope to have that done pretty soon. Like I said, graphics is not my favorite thing to do. I like having done them, but the process of doing them usually makes me pretty miserable because of my obsessive compulsions. So I don't really like doing that stuff. So I tend to procrastinate on it quite a bit. I usually like the results when I'm done, but it's like, oh, man, do I hate doing that stuff. All right, let's go empty our pockets a little bit. We'll work on taking down. We're almost there. We're almost there. And let's take a look at the time, 7:41. I think we will finish that before the end of the stream, as long as I don't get distracted by anything else. I'm going to have to put down some more chests. Welcome to my chest monster. Right, swapping out between that and that. Good. Put those right in there. Great. Speaking of graphics, Peanuts, did you find anybody to make your emotes yet? Because I remember you talking about that. You showed some interest in that, and then I think you got involved in Go Your Gnome Way. Okay, I think I fixed the mining tab, but I've got to get going now. Oh, and not yet for the emotes. Oh, okay. All right. We're almost at the end of the stream anyway. Why am I... Oh, that's why. It's not my offhand. I'll see you next time, Thunder. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. I'm sorry to hear that your brother's moving away, but I'm sure things are going to be okay. Now you have a reason to go to Virginia if you've ever wanted to. And I will say absence does make the heart grow fonder. It really does. You have yourself a good night, Peanuts. And now I've got a little bit of pressure here to finish this up before the end of the stream. I think I can do it. I can at least get the foundation outlined and this hill taken down. That was my plan. And thanks to you guys, thanks to Shut Mountain and Devotchka and Pnebs and Draken, and just being able to stream this on Generations, I feel a lot better than I did earlier today. Just so relaxing. Good to chill out with some friends. Do something that's easy, not stressful. Feeling a lot better. Nothing like a little Generation stream to realign you and recharge you for the day. Just good old chill stream. Chill stream. Not only that, but we're set up to do a raid after this as well. So I got to start thinking about who we're going to raid. Got to see who's on, and then because that's one thing I did miss our schedule when we adopted the new 6 to 8 every night schedule. I wasn't able to do raids, but Biggie's basketball is pretty much finished for the summer, and so it's good to be able to. One good thing about this time schedule is at least I'm able to do some raids. Raids are critical. Raids are critical. I mean, not only are they fun to do, to go raid our friends and stuff like that and support them, and then go raid people you don't know, so you get to meet more people, new people and stuff. That's always cool. But just also for the just for the channel and stuff like that, it's raids are critical. I probably could have got an affiliate and all of that stuff a lot earlier if I realized how important that was. But I mean, it's not just for the success of the channel too. It's just fun to do, Just a lot of fun to meet more people and meet their communities and stuff. And just by these raids and stuff, I mean, look where we are now. We're a member of Buffooncraft. We're in the Go Your Gnome Way 100-day Minecraft Hardcore Challenge. We've had to upgrade, ramp up our game entirely now. We've been working on our branding now and doing all of that stuff. We've really come a long way. We really have. It's taken me a long time to do this because actually I haven't been trying really to make a successful streaming channel and stuff like that. I haven't been trying to do this really. It's just, things happen, opportunities come up, and I don't know, I say yes to them and then here we are. So, well now, if it isn't the ghost of Oscar Diggs. Sorry, Oscar, that's a cheap shot. And then the matriarch. Awesome. Hey, we're we have 10, maybe 13 more minutes left of the stream. Oscar, my friend, I'm so sorry. R.I.P., my friend. R.I.P. So if you're just viewing the VOD now afterwards at this point, for some reason you came in here, or if you're just joining the stream and you're not aware, Oscar and I were participating in the, I still am, participating in the Go Your Gnome Way 100-day Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, of which is being hosted by the matriarch right there in the chat. And Oscar perished today. And that really blows. And especially since he perished due to nothing he did wrong, really, just technical difficulties. That really blows. That really blows. But it is what it is, and Oscar, it's just not going to be the same without you in there, my friend. It's just not. Let me see. We have this. Actually, I need a white wool right there, and then a blue one here. Then I think I'm going to need to, we're almost done doing the outline here, or just have that little stretch right there, but you know what? All out of wool, people. All out of wool. And I suppose, I guess I could do dirt where the blue blocks are, I suppose. It's going to look hideous, but you know what? We're just laying out the foundation here, so. Killed by the internet. I'm not the first one to succumb to internet issues. Yeah, in fact, that was like I put in the Discord, that was almost me yesterday. I was having a little bit of trouble. I found out though that was client size. So Matriarch, that wasn't really so much to do with the server. That was really me. I had the Fabric loader for 1.17.1 still chosen in my launch, and I had that in there from Buffooncraft. And I know that the Go Your Gnome Way server, for some reason, doesn't really like that. And so I was getting booted off, and then my progress would be lost for whatever I did there. And then when I come back on, it happened about 3 times. And then I just switched to the regular vanilla 1.17.1 in the launcher, and then everything was stable after that. But thankfully, I wasn't doing anything dangerous like Oscar, because I would have gone the same way, definitely. The internet giveth, and the internet taketh away. Alas, poor Oscar Diggs. I knew him, Horatio, a man of infinite jest. Cool, I'm glad you figured it out. Yeah, Fabric should be okay. I use it for Optifine. Yeah, you know, but I just said, okay, I think I'll try this. And once I did, things were pretty stable. So I don't know what was going on. It's probably, I'm pretty sure it was client side, though. I'm pretty sure it was client side in some kind of way. Okay, we're going to need to fly over. We're going to empty our pockets. We're going to get some more wool. And then we're going to put that in there. I've got 10 minutes to accomplish that task. Sun is going down. I really just want to close up that part of the foundation right away. So I'm going to go do that quickly. Let's go take that out right there. This, and this, and that. And let me see. What did I do with those shears? There they are, right there. Can I make it over there? Sure I can. Before the sun goes down. Yeah. Off and away. It's so nice to have Elytra. So nice. And so we'll go over here to Kachi's early game camp that he built over here. And that's where we have our little makeshift sheep farm. So funny. So funny. This is Kachi's little farm over here. And this is his little base. Ooh! Kachi might have been here doing some battle. Yeah, maybe. And these sheep have yet... So this chunk probably hasn't loaded. Huh, because the sheep have not grown back their wool, and that's a little disappointing. But this is Kachi's early game base that he set up over here. Yeah, funny kid. All right, let's get the wool that we need for the rest of the game. For the rest of this stream. We don't really need a lot, just enough with which we can mark out that foundation. We're going to be all right. All right, fleece, grow! Go on, eat the grass. Yeah, some of them. Yeah. How much do we have, by the way? 30. We probably already have enough, but let me see. Let's timing wise. Okay, 7:52. All right, I really can't spend too much time here. I don't think I have time to grab a whole stack here, but I don't think I need a whole stack really. There we go. Grow, fleece, grow. That's right. Eat that grass. Eat it. A little patch right there. Just eat it. Eat. There we go. 41. I can hear fleece growing somewhere. There we go. You too. There you go. Good. I forgot. Can you put fortune on shears and get more wool? Does that work? Is that a thing? I forget. You know what? I think that's enough, actually. That might be enough. Off, and away! Take a pass over the mighty Guardian Farm. That was so much fun to build. Man, does that thing crank. And then here we are. Okay, foundation of the hotel. Massive. But in real life would be more like a motel. As we constantly remind everybody that scale in Minecraft is a weird thing. All right, we need to go get very, very quickly some blue dye just to finish this up. Should have brought some with me at the start, but we got plenty of lapis downstairs, so that's not a problem. Oh, in fact, we might have some on the cleric level. Maybe, Bobby baby. Maybe we have that. We could certainly buy some if we had some emeralds, but. Oh, we got some right here. And I'm going to buy it for two reasons. Number one, I'm in a hurry. And number two, I'm filthy rich. So, right. And let me see. I shouldn't need a lot. fact, I think that'll do it. Blue die, everybody. Blue die. And let's just do half and half. Done. Ouch. There we go. And let's go plunge right off the edge here since we have wings. And just to give you guys an idea how big this hotel is going to be. It's going to be that big. That big right there. Okay, let's see. Let's get down there. Let's place the last of these. Here we are. Just like this. We can finish this up. I don't think Fortune on shears works, but not for sure. Oh, good question. I'll Google it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. I don't think it's a thing either, but we can dream, can't we? We can certainly dream. Let me see. We have that. We have a white and then a blue and a white. So we have this, a white, a blue. Oh, wait. This is wrong. So we have that, white, a white, and then blue, white, blue. Liketh that. And what? And then we have 1、2、3、4、5、6、7. Again, 7. Yeah, I should have that memorized by now. Does it extend outward? Yes, it does. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. That is not a good sign. That means something's wrong. I'll probably have to fix that off camera. Yeah, that's not good. Let's just review this quickly. Right. 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 I'm good there. Good there. Good there. Okay. So that looks okay. This does not look okay. According to this, that should be like that. Okay, but I can fix that off camera. I can line this up. One of these is just a little bit off. All right, because it's 7:50, I want to wrap things up. Reddit says that you cannot get more wool with Fortune on shears. Reddit is always right, right? I think it's right. If you read it on the internet, it must be true. You know what? I don't even think you can put Fortune on shears then, right? So we'll see. When I go on the Go Your Gnome Way server tonight after this stream, at some point I will go on there. Maybe I'll try it out there. We'll see what happens. And hopefully I won't die in the attempt. Okay, so let's wrap this up. And there we are. And we'll do this for the thumbnail. Can I fit the whole thing in there? Almost. Pretty much. I think that's good enough. And we'll, let me see, take off the HUD. That's good. Okay. And so that should conclude our stream for this evening. Dragon, Fortune cannot be put on shears. Yeah, I didn't think so. It was unclear. Some said you cannot put Fortune on shears. Another person said they tested it and it didn't work. Yeah. Oh well. It was worth a shot. It was wishful thinking, everybody. But I do appreciate you guys confirming that, though. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do a raid. So I'm going to see who's on right now. The very first thing, I feel obligated to check out my Buffooncraft brothers. and sisters, my brethren, my siblings from Buffooncraft, and see if any of them are on. And so I check them first. And as a matter of fact, the always fun, the crazy, the wacky Nanty Cat is on right now, one of our fellow buffoons. And so I'm going to raid Nanty. So, Matriarch, have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much for dropping by. Draken just slips in at the last minute. The wiki says Sheer can have efficiency, unbreaking, mending, curse of vanishing. Oh, and silk touch. Trying to think when I would use silk touch for that. But anyways, good to know. Thank you so much, Draken. My co-pilot right there, everybody. My co-pilot. Okay, so let us do this. Let's do our raid. In fact, I'm going to grab a screenshot right here. Just like that. So I can use for my thumbnail later. Good. Okay, and let's do our raid. Silk touch is bedrock only. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it might be something like that anyway. Okay, so let's do raid, and then Nanty Cat. And if you haven't attended one of Nanty Cat's streams before, she is hilarious. Hilarious. You will not be disappointed. And there we go with Oscar typing in the... Yeah, and so sometimes there's a little bit of language in her streams, all right? So I just want to give you guys a heads up before we get there, family-friendly viewers and stuff. Let me see. There you go. And so we are all set to go. Raiding now. And it's been a great stream, everybody. Thank you so much for dropping by. Do appreciate it. It was very relaxing, a lot of fun to get back to our home on Generations.